Hello and welcome to New York Talks post-match reaction. Very strange fortnight, innit, lads? We've gone from watching 4-1 against Ipswich to beating Blackburn, who were third in the league before the start of play. We've beaten them 4-0. 4-0, clean sheet and scored 4. Like, Matt, how's that happened?
I can't believe this is the same team that played since the World Cup. I know there's a couple of changes of personnel, but that was so good. Everything about it was good. We didn't allow him a second at ball. The press was back fully. With some tweaks, it wasn't the same press as before, but the press is back. Defensively, we look so solid. Sean Morrison looks so slotted in perfectly. Shane Ferguson had probably the best game of his Rotherham career. I thought it was sensational. Rotherham was back to it. Chio back out wide as he should be, and guess what? It worked. We spent an hour on Sunday night talking about this, and we'll need the full hour because that was just so much good about that. And Mick said it when we walked out. It just feels like we got Rotherham United back. That's how good it was. So good. Wind it on.
Yeah, apologies for the wind if it's interfering. But yeah, Matt's mentioned there Sean Morrison's debut, very solid. We've got Leo Yelder, I think. He got second assist for the first goal in his debut. We couldn't have asked for a better start from our two new signings, could we?
Not really, no. I mean, they were outstanding, weren't they? Yelder looks a prospect. He's got a lot of work to do, I think. He's very raw. Got that position a few times, but the key to it for me was the togetherness of the team. That's not been there. It's not been there for weeks and weeks and weeks, and they were playing for each other today. I mean, let's bear in mind that Blackburn were awful, dreadful. All they were interested in, all they appeared to be interested in, is keeping possession of the ball. Last I heard, you don't get points for that. But you know, they're 3-0 down with probably 5 minutes to go plus injury time, and they're still passing it around back and making no effort to try and get any penetration. So they probably made us look better than we were. But
Come on.
Well, listen, we were so much better than we've been since before the World Cup. It was an absolute pleasure, and there's no doubt that the introduction of the two new players has had an effect. But I called Matt Taylor out a lot over the last few weeks. He's done it right. He's got it right now. He's made some tweaks, some changes, and absolutely fantastic performance today.
Yeah, we said for the reverse fixture at Blackburn, he got it very wrong at Ewood Park, but at New York he's got it very right, hasn't he? We've also seen Akeem Adoffin's first league goal for the Millers as well, which was a fantastic effort. But the question is Ollie Rathbun's goal the new Jeff Hurst goal, Matt?
I would definitely have it line. I've only seen it from a big screen, 100 yards away, but it's definitely have it line. I deserved the goal, to be fair. Ollie deserved his goal. I haven't seen the first one back. I'm not sure whether the keeper should have done better. I thought he got a touch on it. Might be wrong. But the fourth goal is the best one. Dan Barlester, and Mick keeps saying, you don't want to be here, Dan Barlester. He were good today. It wasn't great. He were good. But that inside pass to Connor Washington was just out of this world. And if anybody from Middles was watching, that's another $500,000 on price tag. So good luck, everybody. But yeah, all 4 goals were good goals. It weren't, went off their defenders' backside and they were all good goals in different ways, which is quite impressive. Not 4 set piece goals or this, that, and the other. They're all different goals and really good, but in different ways.
Well, you said that. I mean, third one.
It's different. You're not taking it away from Fergie. It's a great game.
I mean, it's not different. We saw it twice last season against Doncaster. But yeah, hopefully this video will go up on Twitter later if we get it sent. Maybe. But I call out, go on Fergie, I dare you. And he scores from a corner. But yeah, mate. Go on, talk us through Fergie's goal.
You're a professional football outfit. You cannot allow a team to score direct from a corner. I mean, come on. It was. I guess it's luck, really, isn't it? The goalkeeper's probably got it. He's obviously clearly got it wrong. It looked from our angle. He kind of punched into it back at net. But yeah, you can't allow that to happen, can you? Surely.
Man on post, it stops it.
Yeah, exactly. But it seems to me that certainly from the opposition's point of view, that they've got a set way of playing and they are not going to change it, no matter the context of the game. You know, they're just going to continue to play the same way and hope that they can get through. And we've been called for years and years in this division the long ball team. Well, what we've seen today from the opposition is pass through the centre halves and then long ball. So it didn't work. But we were outstanding. So pleased to see our Rotherham United back playing the football that we're capable of.
Yeah, you say about Blackburn being a team that's a little bit rooted in how they play the football. It was very interesting to see a formation change for today, wasn't it, Matt? We spoke on the podcast of how I thought it'd be a back four today. We thought it'd be 4-5-1, but it ended up being 4-3-3. Well, more inclined to be 4-3-3. Definitely helped, didn't it? Definitely helped.
It did, yeah. And it's one of those, the old adage in football is put your best players in the best position. Well, you put Chio in his best position. You put Barlash in his best position. You put Lee Peltier as a right back in his best position. You know, surprisingly, it worked. We're not playing Chio as a striker. We're not playing as a wing back. I think that helps. Connor Washington we should shout out for him. He's still playing up top on his own and was still very, very, very good. He deserved his goal. And he changed it back at the end. He changed it back to 5 at the back at the very, very end with the substitutions. So he's not scared to mix it up a little bit, which is a good sign going forward. In previous times, we've been stuck with 3-5-2 or whatever. I like the flexibility. I really, really like the flexibility, and the players he's brought in have allowed him to be that flexible. And when Morrison gets up to full fitness, that's Sean Morrison not fit, by the way, not match fit, and the Elder not match fit. So when they get up to speed, when there's maybe 4 more additions, we think something like that, we'll look good, and that can only continue, I think.
To be fair, Chio played out wide on the right, but he also played as like a coat hanger for their centre half, didn't he? You know what I mean?
Podcast for this rant, so.
Very, very quickly, the referee today, appalling, as usual, as expected. Some of the decisions he made for both sides were utterly bizarre. Thankfully, he didn't make any big decisions like he did in the Norwich game, but he clearly does not like Chio Benny, does he? He has got a big issue with Chio for whatever reason. But yeah, the treatment of Chio by their number 4, was it? I can't remember his name. The ex-Middlesbrough lad was just unbelievable and never punished. But anyway, who cares? 4-0, happy days. Welcome back, Rotherham United.
Just dinner or tea, whatever time of day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so what time is it? I've got confused because it's early kick-off. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I think this video deserves at least a subscribe off every viewer.
Minimum.
because we've won 4-0
Yeah.
again this season. So thank you very much, everybody, and take care.